All right, well, good morning, y'all. We have got to get some bait. So I've thrown the net twice, got a buffalo on the first throw and then a small 5-inch shad on the second throw. So I'm just kind of scanning around. We're in about 8 feet of water. There's bait flipping and stuff. So I'm just looking for some bigger pops here and there. And then of course using the scope to kind of scan around as well. But we're gonna get some bait and then we're gonna go try to find that 36-inch blue for the angler recognition thing that the TWRA does here in Tennessee for trophy fish by length and not by weight. So cool little program. This will be part 2 of the video, I think, or it'll just be a separate video titled attempt number 2. I don't know, I'll figure that out. But yeah, I'm gonna keep hunting for this 36-inch. I've caught them before, but obviously I didn't measure them or take the picture and do all the submission stuff. So I want to do it legit and go out and do it and catch it from scratch and submit it and get that recognition. And I'm gonna try to do it for a bunch of species over time, but we're starting with the blue. So let's net some shad. There's a bunch flipping over there. So oof, big hit over there. So we're gonna work our way over here. I think we got him. Hoping there's something. Just a bass, dang it. Well, we don't want him. Could use him, but typically I don't use bass, so we'll get him back in there.
Sir?
Yeah.
Videos?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen you before.
Cast and trail.
Yeah.
I mean, I do a lot of catfishing and
That's exactly what I thought of.
catfishing, carp fishing. I do bass fishing, but just
I
not.
recognize the setup.
That's.
I feel like I've seen that before.
It's cool, man. No, it's cool. I don't meet a lot of people out here who see it, but I mean, you know, people watch them. I don't ever meet anybody out here. Are you guys from here?
Yes, sir. My house.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. All right, man.
You have a good day.
All right, you too. All right, y'all. We got our shad, buffalo, and one tiny little drum and like 2 bluegill. So we've got our bait. We got a variety today. So we're gonna head out of this little creek. Well, it's the lake, but an old creek. And we're gonna go probably about a 10-minute boat ride to get to the stretch of river I wanna fish today. I'm gonna hit up a familiar spot that I like. That's about 10 minutes away. And there's a lot of structure at this spot. And I'm gonna see if the fish are hanging there. And I hope today we can get that 36-inch blue because that is what I'm after. So let's get rolling. All right, y'all. This rig's a little modified Santee Cooper with the bells and 2 floats, 2 hooks. So in my head, it kind of made sense, but I've never seen anybody do it. That's probably because nobody's as stupid as I am. So take that, you know, I guess whatever that's worth. Let's get another shad and put something just right behind the boat. Probably this one. Another bell rod, small 2/0 hook on this one. So we'll just put a small piece of bait on it. Well, all right, y'all, we got baits in the water and we just got 4 out right now. We've got this pink one is right behind the boat, about 5-6 feet. We're in 55 feet of water. Water temp is 79. Blue one's out about 50 to 60 feet to that side. And then these 2, yellow and pink, are 40 to 50 feet behind the boat, kind of spread out in about a 10-foot gap between each other. So Still seeing stuff on the bottom right here, just sitting here going under us. So I think we're in a good spot. We put out shad on yellow, pink, pink, and then a drum is on the blue rod. So got double hooks on 2 of them actually. So we really have 6 hooks in the water, and that's something to be aware of. Different states have limits on that. So Tennessee, you can have 3 for game fish, 3 hooks on a line. When you're bait fishing, there's no limit on the hooks for sabiki rigs and stuff like that, for skipjack and whatnot. But for game fish, 3 hooks as of 2025. So definitely check that out if you're not in Tennessee and you need to confirm it. Also, there's rod limits. Tennessee, we don't have a rod limit. I think Missouri has a 3 rod limit, maybe. There's a few states that have limits, so got to also check that. We're gonna give this spot probably 15 minutes, and then we're just gonna start dragging. So we'll throw boards on a couple of these. I think there's no wind right now, so it's just hot and still. There is a little bit of current, but not a lot right now. Yeah. It is what it is, you know. Things like that, you can't control the current, you can't control the schedules at the dam, you can't control the wind. Those are the factors that are outside of your control, so there's no need to worry about them or get frustrated, because at the end of the day, you can't do anything about it. So what you can control is the spot you fish, the bait you use, the hooks, the rigs, tackle. The things you can control are more important than the things you can't control. If you can find the fish and you got the right bait, you're gonna catch them. So and try not to get shad in this box. Last time I had them, I guess at some point I had reached in there with, it was gross. Week old shad on some crackers is not a good mix. Well, y'all, this is not a good sign. We've been here for 20 minutes and nothing. So looks like we got some boats coming both ways. Actually, they turned, so maybe just one, but no barges, so we're fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and slap a board on these outside ones. We'll run a board on the pink one, and yeah, let's get to dragging, because this is not anchoring, spot locking is not doing it today. I was hoping they would be active in this specific spot, is what it was. Big fish. All right, well, good morning, y'all. Cut. Good morning. How are you guys doing? We are currently dragging the deepest part of the Cumberland right now. We're in about 60 feet of water. Scanned a few fish, some structure, and got the baits out. We've got shad, just gizzard shad right now. Cut bait is all we're throwing right now. 4 rods. We've got a couple double hook rods or rigs, and everything's just Santee Cooper. So we got that float keeping it off the bottom. And we're gonna drag this about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna pull up to another spot and might have to hunt them. There's no flow, no current today. The wind is just now starting to pick up a little breeze, so that might actually start helping things move around. And then water temp is 79.1 right now, so we're out of the 80s, but we're gonna heat up into the 80s because today the air temp's gonna be 93, 92. So it's gonna get warm. I've been sweating, but right now it's not that humid, so it feels okay out here. So I guess let's sit back, relax, and let's catch a fish. Fish. That is a fish. And he is on, baby. All right, let's get this one in. Feels pretty good. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a blue. Make sure this camera's on. All right. Yeah, that feels good. He is pulling pretty hard. I mean, that's actually really good. Come on, baby. Yeah, this fish is in 55 feet of water. Hit it like a freight train. I barely even saw it. Barely heard anything. Yeah, it's a good fish, y'all. If this thing getting over 20 pounds, I'm gonna be very, very shocked. It feels way heavier than 20 pounds. This board off of there because, yeah, I mean, look, this thing, he's still fighting. Try to pull him up just a little bit. Maybe get him over that other line if he's moving that way, which it looks like he is. See if I can't kind of maneuver him back this way. Yeah, y'all, I think we got a pretty good fish on. I'm gonna take my time with him. I don't wanna lose him because this thing feels pretty good. Over 20 for sure. This might be our 36 inch. This might be what I'm after. He's still fighting. If he ain't, then I'll be in disbelief if this fish is not 30 plus pounds. This thing, it feels heavy. It's got good fight. It's got real good fight. I mean, he's fought the whole way. My left forearm is on fire over here. Come on, I just want to see it. If you're gonna get in here, you definitely cross that other line, huh? That's great. All right. Still pulling. I mean, look at that rod bending. See if I can't get that under there. Got it. All right, come on, buddy. Definitely giving him his time. Heart starts racing when we got something like this because this is good. It's exciting. Oh, I mean, it's gonna be a 30. It's gonna be over a 30. That might be our fish. He's gonna be pushing it, baby. That's it. Come on. Come on. He's still got that fight in him. Come on. Let's give it up, dude. Got him. All right. Whew. Oh. All right. Let's see. This is gonna be so cool. I think that's our fish, guys. I think this is gonna be the one to get us over 36 inches and gets us the recognition program fish from the TWRA. Let me get all this lines and everything out of here. I think this is him. Good hook right in the bottom of the mouth. Okay. All right. This is him. Every bit of 35. Every bit, yeah, 35 at least. That feels like a 35-pound dumbbell, maybe 40. I mean, that thing's heavy. Look at that fish. Beautiful. Get a little closer. If he ain't 36 inches, I'm gonna be very disappointed. It means he's just fatter than he is long. All right, I'm gonna get you a quick measurement. He's it. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That's him. We did it. All right, you stay there. I'm gonna get my actual tape measure for the picture and everything I need to submit. Okay. Let me make sure this camera's on. Okay. Okay, 0 at his mouth. To 36, 37 at his tail. Right there. $36.37. So that's him. We did it. That is him. All right. That's awesome. It's done. Set out to do it. Got it on the first fish. Get a couple pictures of him. All right. Put the glove back on for this guy. That's him though. That's my fish. You can see on this board right here. Well, it's not a board, but it's like a glued thing anyways. You see right there, I mean, he's 0 past 36 with his tail easily. Goes 33, 34, 35, 36, and boom, tail goes past it about an inch. He's 37, maybe 38 if I could get him centered on here right. Let's see. Nope, 37. That is a 37-inch blue, every bit of 40 pounds actually. Whew. It's a big fish, but that's what I was after today. 36 inch, he's about 37 and a half inches. Gotta be pushing 40 pounds. I mean, just heavy, just solid. Feels like a 40-pound dumbbell. All right, I guess we'll let you go. All right, oh, you biting down. Look at you, pretty fish. Okay. And there she goes. All right. Whew, we did it. Man, I was honestly worried because those fish are not everywhere. And so common, 36 inch out here, I probably catch a few a year. So not the most common, you know, over 40 out here, but pretty solid fish. So that was it. We did it. I mean, that was our goal. So at this point, the rest of the day is just fun. I am out here just to have fun. We need to get baits back in the water because we're still dragging where I need to drag. I need to probably shift a little bit, but hey, whew. I knew it was good. Reeling that thing in. Gosh, there's so much slime. Hang on. Reeling it in, I could just tell there was, you know, a good amount of weight to it. I mean, that thing was every bit of 40. 35, 40, I would say. I mean, he could have been heavier. It's hard to say sometimes, but over 35, I wouldn't go over 45 for sure. So we'll call it 35, 40. But anyways, let's get these rods back out, and I don't know, I wish I had a beer on the boat. I'd have me a celebratory drink, but this is a dry boat today. So Powerade and Diet Coke. Sam's Diet Coke. All right, we did it. Man, I'm still kind of, I'm still excited about that because I found out about that program probably just like 2 months ago, and I don't know why I'd never seen it before, but I found out about it and I was like, all right, that's cool, you know, length instead of weight, you know, weight. And I was like, that makes it fair because I feel like I've caught, you know, fish over 36 inches as far as blue cats. And so I knew I've probably done it, so I could find the fish out here. So that was cool to go ahead and confirm it. But I did not expect it to happen that easily because over 35, 40 pounds, like I've only caught a few out here, and it's very sparse to say the least. So to go ahead and nail that right now is just, that's awesome. So I got to submit pictures. I'll probably submit the videos and stuff like that to the TWRA. They'll verify the picture, the length and stuff like that. And of course I'll send them me holding it just for, you know, reference, but it was about 37.5 inches. So there was no gray area. I mean, it was over 36 measured on both, and I got pictures. So whew, thank goodness. I am so happy that's done. All right, just a little bit of a high from that. So we'll come back down and just ride this stretch out. Need to rinse my hands, covered in slime. All right. Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. I didn't see the initial takedown. That's what I wish I'd have seen, because all I saw was the board was buried under the water. That fish was I'm gonna go 40. I'm gonna say a 37-inch blue can be 40 inches, or 40 pounds for sure, because that thing felt good. Let's let this float on out, and we'll switch these two around maybe. And they're both medium action, so it doesn't really make much difference on position here. Just gotta get them separated. Gotta keep them separated. Bring down. All right, a little offspring today. What am I doing? Bait. Yes, bait. Can't even think right now. All right, we're gonna put our speed at about 4.5. We're gonna just kind of idle through here and see if we can't find any signs of activity. It's a pretty steep bank for the channel. We're in 53 right now. It goes over to 70 to the port side, about 30 yards from us, and then about 30 yards to the right, it is 15 feet. So I mean, we are in 15's that close. I mean, it's a pretty steep incline. So that will accomplish what I always try to do, is fish those ledges to, you know, get them in different depths. So we'll see. Seeing some fish. Looks like some shad down in 50 feet. but I want to scan this bridge column, pillar, whatever you want to call it, and see if there's anything hanging around it. I'm going to really zoom in on the side imaging and see if I can't pick up anything. Side imaging, once you're this deep, I just feel like it's not nearly as good. All right, we're in 37 feet. There's fish at the bottom. That's a good sign. 35 feet, that's where we're at. So let's see. We're heading straight towards this pillar. What I'd like to do, if I can get in a position and throw some on both sides of it, that'd be great. But I'm not seeing a whole lot as we get closer and closer to the bridge. Right now I'm under it. There's a big hump right there. Yeah, there's definitely fish down there. I just don't know what those are. That's the problem. A lot of bait. A lot of bait around there, that is for sure, and there's definitely fish. Is he still on? I think we had a fish. I was over there busy doing stuff. Oh yeah, he is on there. There he is. Come on. Feels good. Feels weird though. Very vibration-y. I bet he's wrapped up or something. Feels like a pretty good fish though. It's over there in 50 foot of water. Not coming up very willingly. Yeah, this is heavy. I mean, look at that rod. I don't know if it's fully showing out there with the top up, but it's a heavy fish. Unless he let go and now we're pulling up a tree or something. Just taking my time. It's heavy. I don't know what this is. For some reason I feel like we don't have a fish anymore. Because if that's a fish, I think he got us tangled in something. Is that it? Did he get free? Yep, now I feel him. Yeah, he got us in something. We gotta pull him up a little bit. There we go. All right. It's still pretty good fish. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be as big as the last one, but I would say 20, over 20. Definitely over 10, but no giant. Let's see. Where you at? I think he's got a little bit more current working with him than I thought. Yeah, he's probably pushing 20. All right, I'm gonna see if I can't just flip him in. All right, let out a little bit of line here, work with. Okay. A little rougher than I thought it'd be to get you out of there. You're every bit of 15. 14. Actually, you know, he's smaller than that. He's probably 8. Yeah, that's probably like 8 to 10 pounds. Still a pretty good fish though. Took it down hard. Look at him. There's no sun because we're under this bridge, but There he is. All right, buddy. Thanks for playing. I'll see you later. All right. I think that was the fresh gizzard shad that we had cut up. So we're gonna give this spot a little bit longer, but I'm gonna get some more fresh bait out. Find our dip net I'm standing on. All right, y'all, that's gonna wrap it up. We had 2 blues in the boat. We got our goal accomplished today, thankfully, so that only took 2 trips. Got lucky, I mean, because obviously you can't pick what you're gonna catch, but I'm happy to have that over with. I was pretty excited when that happened. That was awesome. So 2 fish in the boat. They both came on gizzard shad. None of the other baits picked up anything today. We had maybe 2 missed hits, or 2 that didn't actually, you know, hook up. But yeah, gorgeous day. It's beautiful out here. And I got to get on out. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And as always, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.